Going on, guys? Working on this front end here, trying to get my gaps right. I'm pretty pleased with the way it's looking right now. These hoods never were perfect, and you can see like right along in here it's a little bit high. I don't know what to do about that. That's just in the hood. These hoods are fiberglass, I think, and they're kind of sort of old and all over the place, but the bumper's high there. I got to go down with my bumper. The problem is I'm using the bumper brackets. I don't know how you're supposed to set those bumper brackets and then put the bumper on. I mean, how do you know where to set them? So what I did was the bumper brackets were already tightened up. So I just put bolts in it, man, and slid them back. And it pretty much went into place. But when you slide them backwards, the holes in the bumper brackets are cut on an angle, and it forces the bumper to go up. So I got a solution for that. I think I got what I'm going to do with that. But I'm pretty pleased with the way it looks, man. I'm going to let it fly. And these gaps here, some people say they're supposed to be there. Some people say they're not. But I ordered me a body shop manual for a 73 Firebird, and I'm going to solve that issue. As soon as I get that book, I'm going to sit down and read it and see what it says. If it says anything, I hope it does, because I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm just doing what I think is right, just trying to get it to look halfway decent. There's my valance right there. And I think this valance is too long right here, because I got C-clamps holding these on up against the fender. Right down there it is, you can see one of them. If I don't put the C-clamps on there, they're about an inch away from the fender, so I put the C-clamp up there and it's sucking up tight. It just seems like to me that this thing either needs to be ground down to make it thinner, or even take a 1/4 inch off of it or so. I don't know. I've never done this before. I know it doesn't line up with that bolt hole, but I got a solution for that too. Hood cable's going to come out right here. I'm waiting on a bracket for that. But you know what I think I'm going to do? Since these cars, and here's the old one right here, and you can see the side of it right here. There's no bolts in it or nothing. I mean, I don't get that. Maybe, this is an aftermarket part and it don't fit like the factory one did, but I think I might tack weld this in a couple of spots, or put some self-tapping screws in it just to keep that thing sucked up tight. But we'll see. I got to do something. I want it to be right. But anyway, moving along, man, moving along. I can't wait to get that shop manual so I can just sit down and read about these cars and kind of know what I'm doing. I got to move my turn signal park light on a 75. They came out right along in here somewhere. You can see in the grill on the 75s, and I got to go down here on the corner, so that's no big deal. I already tested the headlight buckets. They'll go in there without any problems. I got my grills. I have the correct 73 grills for it. So moving along, man. But it's a chore doing this. I think I'm gonna suck this fender in right here a little bit too. Right here. I think I'm looking at this line. That's what I'm going by, is this line right here. So it looks like it could stand to go that way, just a fuzz, and that'll help tighten this up just a little bit. But these cars never were perfect from the factory, man. I'm just trying to get it as close as I can. So anyhow, moving on. I'll be talking to you guys later.